Welcome, everyone. My name is Ryan, and we are playing Cataclysm today. This is our Sky Island challenge, and we're getting right back into things with our character Jack. He is a shower victim, but the important things are his stats and, of course, his traits over here. He's not super overpowered, but I did give him a couple of buffs, which should help him along the way. But, of course, playing in the Sky Island mod, it is a whole different way of playing the game. And if you're watching over on YouTube, I've got a link to the playlist down in the description. So if you're just getting here for the first time, you can kind of watch us develop our island from the start. But you can see we don't have No Hope installed. It's very important to mention. I usually play with No Hope, which is a mod that reduces like loot generation, tweaks a few other things too. But with Sky Island, we decided not to go with No Hope. So just makes things like a little bit more loot heavy, but that's okay because we need a lot of loot. We need specific stuff, namely for certain crafting recipes here under the warp category. So, yeah, Sky Island once again changes a lot of things. It adds all these crafting recipes. And I went through before today's stream, before going live, and I did make a list of everything that we need, so necessarily don't have to come into this screen every time to like go through these. We'll have to check them occasionally because I didn't necessarily write down every single thing. But yeah, some of the key things like we need copper tubing, just a couple more, and we'll be able to make this scouting scope. And there's a few other things like that. This one shouldn't be too hard, a baseball bat, but then there's things like liquid bandage, which is something I've seen before, but very rarely. Like, we might need to get to an underground lab or even like a hospital or a veterinary clinic. I don't know. We'll see. Liquid bandage might be, or, maybe even a house too, possibly. But hey, Generanine, hello. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Thanks for dropping by the stream. Just getting started today, doing a quick introduction before we get going, but let's see here. So we are a little bit damaged, nothing too severe, our leg and our head. We could probably spend the rest of the day on the island reading. Commenter on one of the live VODs that I posted on YouTube recommended maybe we get our cooking skill or food handling skill, as it's properly called, get that leveled up. Maybe we can actually make some granola. And then if we find some mineral water, boom, we've got another one of the recipes ready to go. So that's something we can do here, and that'll give us a chance to heal up too. Let me just make sure that I've got some stuff. Hey, game player, what's up, my friend? Thanks for dropping in the stream today, buddy. Just getting started. Still going strong on our Sky Island run here. Now, one thing I didn't mention is Sky Island is like an infinite life. That's one of the big differences between this way of playing and just the vanilla Cataclysm. Because vanilla, you get one life. Here, you get infinite lives, but you lose all your stuff if you die. At least what's on your person, not what's on the island. But we put a self-imposed limit of 12 lives. So in other words, just to allow me to move on and do some other different stuff, we're going to do an In the Woods playthrough next. So that's something I'm looking forward to. But hold on, let's see. Oh, congratulations on your cat-given birthday, game player. Name one of them after me, buddy. Name the runt of the litter after me. Just kidding. But In the Woods is hardcore. Yeah, can't wait to give that a try. That's one I think lots of people have requested, asked me about, and I've never played it. So we're going to get going. Hello, Winds of Flatus. Hi there. Welcome, my friend. Welcome to the Zombophiles out there. That's right. I should say we're going to get going on In the Woods after this run. So like I said, we've got 10 lives left. We can die and respawn 9 more times, and then we'll be on our last life before, we move on to the In the Woods playthrough. But we're still going strong. Everything's good. I've only died twice. We don't have a lot of warp shards, which is just a key ingredient if you're not familiar. It's one of the things we need for some of the more powerful items and additions. So we definitely need to venture below to the surface and do some more expeditions, but We'll get there. We'll get there. Need extensive knowledge of survival in order to survive in the woods. That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good tip right off the bat. For sure, for sure. Speaking of food, does your character have any experience in butchering or skinning? Not a lot, no. I don't think we've done any. I guess I want to look under proficiencies here. But yeah, I don't think we've done any kind of like real butchering. I might have done a couple dismemberments of zombies just to, or, you know, enemies to get them out of there. But I guess we have this principles of butchering, but it's only 3.69, so very, very little. It's just that's one of those things that passes so much time that when we're down on an expedition, we can't really, we have to be very careful with our time, you know. Okay, so let's keep reading. I do want to check below under manuals. So we have 3 martial arts manuals. We already know all 3 of these, I believe. Although I don't know why it shows judo as blue. Thought I knew judo. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, okay. Haven't learned judo yet, but I think we'll just hold off on that. Right now I want to learn more about food handling. So let's level this up. Oh, okay, we just did. So I want to see if we can make granola. Oops. I've been told that this is a recipe we can make ourselves. Boom, there it is. Awesome. Oh, okay. So I can actually make this, or I could. I just need some sort of cooking device. Judo is a counter against grabby enemies. That's a good point. It's an unarmed skill, though, isn't it? Isn't that right? Martial art, I should say. Yeah, we have the ingredients. We just need a cooker. One thing I've run into is my open flame that I've been using down below here. Each time I light this recent, let's see if we can do it now. Okay, yeah, each time I light this fire, it gets blown out. Boom, did you see that? It just got blown out. I think it's the wind, but because it is super windy up here on our island, it says moderate gale right now, but I'm perplexed by that because I've been able to use this fire down here before for long periods of time without it going out. Yeah, in fact, look, I was trying to cook a corn dog at some point and I couldn't finish it because the fire. Oh, any liquid? Oh, there's old mayonnaise in there. You think, is it that? I put some old rotten stuff in there to burn, but there's a corpse and yeah, just some food. Should I take the food out maybe? Maybe that is it. That's a good point. Let's just grab this stuff. Okay, we'll try that. Try that. I'll go up real quick and just drop this stuff. I wish I could drop it over the edge. Maybe I can't. I've never actually tried that. Okay, let's just be careful not to drop anything important. Like ourselves. Yeah, I did it. I just dropped it into the open air. It says it right there. I do have a mop. Oh, you're talking about liquids in that position. Oh, I thought you meant in the brazier, but there's... see, it blew out again. I don't think so. Oh, what did I just do? I don't think there is. No, because I've used this before without issues. I did have liquid on the floors in the past and I cleaned it up. There was some gasoline that had been spilled, but I don't know. I think that's one thing I'm going to make a point to pick up is some sort of like oven, because we do have electricity. Like getting an oven is going to be a better thing than like relying on this fire, in other words. I think, oh, there's still, oh, you know what? There is fruit jam on the floor. Okay, okay. Let's see if we can grab the mop. I don't remember where the mop is. Yeah, that could very well be it. So we'll check that because I am kind of curious about what the hell's causing this to mess up. Because we could literally make some granola right now, you know, if I had that going. Where's my mop at? It's extension. Oh, it's probably in this one. It's always the last place you look. All right, so we've got our collapsible mop. Do I need to extend it? Okay, we mopped up the spill. Did I get the spill there? Yeah, I did. Okay. So now let's relight. Bing. Okay, I'll go put the mop away. I think I'm going to drop it here with the extension cords. Nope, look. Wait, is it still lit? No, it is still lit. Yeah, because it gives me the option to extinguish it. Sometimes, for whatever reason, with this tile set, you won't see the fire. I think it's supposed to be like covered by smoke because it doesn't show the smoke, but okay, good call, game player. We did it. Let's go ahead and extinguish that fire because, well, we're not going to go back down, are we? Shoot, maybe I should have left it up. No. Let's actually make some granola real quick. Okay, how much can I make? It's probably enough. We'll do sugar because I got a bunch of sugar. Oh, I don't care about the smoke. That's another good reason to get an electrical source for cooking is the stupid smoke. Having a fire below ground here is not really a smart idea. By the way, as it's saving a fire underground, Jen says exactly my thoughts too, buddy. It's not so much the fire spreading it is the smoke that's going to cause our person to get. I don't know. I don't know if there's like long-term like implications to breathing in so much smoke, but we'll just go ahead and turn off the fire, extinguish it. And like I said, we are going to be looking for a better means of cooking food, a hot plate, an oven or something. I'll be on the lookout for. I do have a freezer. As you can see, I've been dropping a lot of stuff into the freezer, but we've still got plenty of food here, so that's the thing about playing without no hope, is it's very heavy on food. You don't have to worry about food. Search clay oven. We'll just find an oven on the surface. It won't be a big deal. Ovens are pretty quick and easy to find. All right, so we're very thirsty. Whoops, let me go ahead and drink. All right, soda. Just gonna drink a bunch of soda. All right, we're good. Let's see. We're still fresh, minimal pain. I think we could probably do an expedition since we did. Oh, well, hold on. Let me go drop this granola. Do I have granola on me now? Yeah, I've got a bunch of books and stuff too, so let me drop everything. What did I do? There it is, granola hot. Okay. That stuff should last for a while, I imagine, but we're still missing mineral water. So, in other words, the granola is not a big help yet. Yeah, because there's one item left right here. Boom. 5 mineral waters we've got to be on the lookout for. I don't know if I can actually craft that, but let's just double check. Maybe we could. I don't see anything labeled mineral water. No, I don't think we can. If you're planning to explore lab, then hot plate is the goal. Otherwise, a microwave would be good too. An oven would be easy to get. Yeah, and thanks to our harness, we have... we made this in our last one. It's called the Warped Hauler's Harness. This should allow us to... excuse me a second. All right, that should allow us to actually insert an oven into the harness, believe it or not. It is that big. And since it's magical, it'll actually have the weight on it too. Okay. Permanent source of water. Maybe. We're good on water, though. In the last episode, I grabbed this steel drum with 800 water. We still need to purify this, but yeah, this thing right here was going to last us for... It almost killed me get it up here, too. All right, let's do an expedition. Yeah, we're good. Everything's good. Just double checking. I can go ahead and stop playing the harmonica. Gives us a little mood boost. Let me just look at everything. We got our rifle. We've got our tear gas. All right, we're good. We're good. Let's go down. Let's do it, people. Quick expedition, target field. So we've got, like I said, I've made a list of everything that we need. Not everything, but most of like the critical things that we're missing So we are going to try and target specific stuff, but let's make a note by our exit point. And where's the other exit? I think it's this one. Okay, so that's the other exit point, I believe. Let's see, reach one of the exits. 14. So that. Wait a second. Oh, weird. Oops. Hold on. Check this out. Because I'm pretty sure these are right next to each other. Yeah, here's the first exit point, right where I just made this. This was the first one that was highlighted. And then here's, yeah, the other one's right here. What? That's silly. Well, that's not really helpful at all. So this is our mission then, which is to kill kill unzombified birds. Okay, 5 birds. That's a different mission. Then this one is to kill the zombies down here. Okay. Well, I would like to kill those zombies, but like I said, we're here for specific stuff. Now, warp shards are very important to us, but you know what, quite honestly, this hotel is going to be a good source of a couple of things that we need, probably. Hold on, what's this? Yeah, one of the things we need is like 10 different hinges. Oh, you know what? I think we need this gold locket. Hold on a second. That's one of the things I didn't write down because I didn't think we would find it, but... Gold locket? Pretty sure... Oh, wait. I don't know. I'll just keep it with me for now. We'll check it later. That's why I don't want to... That's why I wrote this down, because I don't want to be looking through that list every 5 minutes, because it's a little distracting. But either way, yeah, the hotel... Hopefully we'll have some cars parked in front of it, too. Now, it's definitely going to have some zombies. Maybe even a feral. So we got to be careful. Let's get our spear out, actually. We got a crude spear, and our primary weapon has been the axe so far, but yeah, I think we'll break out the spear. And so another couple things we need are some steel frames. So maybe we can get those from some vehicles. And in addition, some sheet metal is also needed. This guy is very blind. Okay, there he goes. He sees me now. Come over here and stand on top of this thing here, buddy. Melee is 2.5, basically. Alrighty. Squish him. We might be here for a minute if we're working on a vehicle. I just said, oh, stop. Stop. Oh my god, there's so many of them. It's alright, we'll take them down. Does the time restraint allow for car disassembly? We'll see. That's a good question. It's going to depend a lot on exactly what we're doing specifically. Also, I'm noticing we're getting some dropped frame rates, so if there's a little bit of stuttering, hopefully that'll clear back up here shortly. Okay, so we'll just chew that real quick. That'll boost our mood. I was going to smash these guys, because if we do spend like an hour or so down here working on a vehicle or something, or even just taking out doors. God, there's so many. Wait a second. Why does safe mode keep getting turned on? I don't think I turned it back on that time. Hey, I'm over here, dude. Look, safe mode just got turned on. When I smashed that zombie, it turned safe mode on. Why is that? Wait a second. Hold on. I'm going to need to remove these. Okay. I don't know if that did it, but I think I might have set that wrong. Okay, either way. Let's see. Is this place cleared yet? Jesus. This motel's zombie infestations. Alright. Let's just go through room by room real quick and check out the bathrooms and stuff. Let me actually put this spear away. I think we're okay. Grab the axe. Oh, hello. Ugh, safe mode. I hate you. Okay. I'm watching safe mode. It's turned off right now. It better stay off. Better freaking stay off. Alright, I'm going to smash this, and it just turned back on. Why is safe mode turning on every time I smash something now? That's bizarre. Huh. Mega Mid Boss, what's up? Auto turn back safe mode. Wait, okay, and the options. Auto turn back on safe mode in the general tab. Auto safe mode options. Auto reactivate false. Thank you. Oh, that's huge. When did they make that change? I haven't updated my game since I started this run. And it's never done that before. How did that get turned on or whatever? And I'm still dropping frames on the damn stream too. But yeah, thank you, Mega Mid Boss. Hopefully that'll do the trick. Let's pay attention there. I just want to cruise through these rooms, make sure they're cleared, and then we'll do the looting. I might even do like a zone. I don't know. Zones take time though. Alright, let's just look. So, there is a vehicle here. What is this exactly? Looks like a cube ram. Hey, Mama Jamma. It's also the F10 button. Must have touched it accidentally. You know what? That's exactly what it is. Because in the last live stream, yep, I just showed it too. But I did adjust safe mode, toggle, auto safe mode, F10. Boom. Yeah, we were messing with that in the last one, so good call. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, so let's grab... Oh, what? Oh, there's an irradiated kiwi. Give me that. Delicious. I still haven't read the Pocket Survival book. Wow. All right, anything else? Grab the glow sticks. Okay, so... let's pay close attention to our time. We need to look and see if this thing has steel frames. See, okay, so frames are going to be a bit of an issue. Steel ones are. I think unless we locate a military vehicle. Oh, I need bolt turning too. Crap. I need my adjustable wrench. Maybe there's one back here. I brought a drill and a saw. Oh no, there's no adjustable wrench. Well, looks like we're going to have to focus on hinges then. No car work. So we also need like 10 door hinges. So I'm going to smash down a bunch of these doors. So it's not glorious or glamorous work here. Oh, we also need nails too. But this is going to be very important for us here to upgrade the island. Let's get a bunch of these doors smashed out. Let's go, baby. What better tool than an axe to do it, too? It's going to be... I need to make sure to rest in between each one, though. Perhaps you could also grab a water purifier from there. That's not a bad idea, actually. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I can't forget we need an oven or a microwave. Microwave would be best. I don't see any cooking stuff here, though, so let's just focus on the doors and the hinges and stuff. Hey there, Black Fox. Hello, my friend. Thanks for dropping in. I see you're a first-time chatter, buddy. It's good to have you here in the stream. I'm going to start grabbing a few pieces of clothing, I think, but we're playing our Sky Island Challenge today here. This is my first Sky Island run ever, but we're now on like our 6th or 7th live stream for this playthrough, so it's been fun so far. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. It's definitely a much different approach to playing. I think I'm going to grab those sheets too. Scrap aluminum could be good. Oh, you're in from YouTube. Right on, my friend. Well, thanks for dropping by Twitch, buddy. I appreciate that. I know not everybody is a big fan of Twitch, but yeah, if you can stand it, I appreciate you coming over and saying hello. Ooh, these scrolls are good. No cooking appliances in the hotel. I know you'd think it would have at least like a microwave or something, but you know what I did notice is there is a second floor, or a second story, I should say. So we'll go up to the top and see. There's a lot of interesting stuff in the trash can, people. Don't neglect the trash can. Oh, you actually suggested going the Innowoods challenge. Well, thank you. I appreciate that suggestion, my friend. And good news, I don't know if you heard, but that's going to be our next playthrough, is an Innowoods challenge. So definitely, now we're doing this. We have 10 lives left, essentially, with this character. So once this run is over, I'll be starting an Innowoods playthrough for sure. And I'm looking forward to it. It's another mod I've never actually played with, but yeah, a lot of folks have recommended it. Okay. Oh, the unwilling mutant. Yeah, that was you that suggested that. Yeah, I remember that comment specifically for sure. And I think you're right. I think that's a good idea. Going with the, what is it called? Unstable genome, or unwilling mutant is what it's called. Yeah, I like that idea. Because I'll be able to like experience two things that I've never experienced before, the Innowoods mod and mutations, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's a good idea, and we'll go with that. Unless there's any like major objections or good reasons not to, in other words, but I don't foresee that being the case. So, all right, let's go to the second story. Could be some more zombies, so let's be careful up here. Doors are locked. It's all the same crap. No, it's not. A full tear gas sprayer? Welcome to the party. That was actually worth coming to the thing by itself. Oh, now I can't forget, too, I do need copper tubing. Can't remember what we got that from. I think it was the refrigerator that gave us the copper tubing. Daypack's kind of nice. Also, we're looking for windbreakers. I mean, we're looking for a lot of stuff. I played the Innowoods challenge a few times. It's difficult. You have to craft all your tools and farm. Yeah. I debated on doing it as like a Let's Play, like a pre-recorded Let's Play series. So I could maybe edit out some of the longer like crafting parts where I'm just sitting there looking through crafting menus or whatever. But I don't know. At the same time, I enjoy streaming it, you know, because I always learn so much from chatters and stuff and people who have been playing the game longer than me. So it's always so helpful to be here with stream, you know, and chat and stuff, especially in a new experience. So I think we're going to stream it. Scrap aluminum can be, acquired from aluminum cans as well as tear gas. Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you, Jen, because that scrap aluminum is helpful for certain repairs and stuff. It's important to find a way to create something to cook with in order to boil water. Yeah, I'm imagining I'm going to have to get into working with clay a lot more. Okay, so we do want chunks of rubber. Let's see what I don't have the right tools here. Yeah, I forgot. We're going to probably have to wait. But I do want chunks of rubber. We need 15 chunks of rubber for one of our other recipes. To be quite honest, I think I still need more hinges too. If I'm not mistaken, I need 10 of these, I think. So let's go back and keep breaking doors. I walked away a little bit too quickly. Let's go back up. Sorry, guys. I'm going through a little cold too, so my coughing a bit more than normal. Okay, hinges, good. It's funny too, because I don't really know of any other crafting recipes that I've ever used hinges for. But we'll grab a few more. Cave, will you be your best friend in the beginning? That's awesome. Cave living, baby. I'm up for it. I'm down with it. I've been spelunking in real life. All right, let's rest. But yeah, there's some caves near where I live. They're actually man-made caves done by early coal digging in this part of the country. But we used to go to them when we were in high school because you could go in them and drink. No, but like cops wouldn't come out there and stuff. It was kind of in the woods, you know. You had to walk along a trail to get to these caves, but it was cool, real spooky, bats and stuff. Don't neglect survival. True. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, cave living, I'm up for it. Let's go. So let's take a look at the map. We've looted this place. Here's our exit point. Ooh, interesting. That appears to be maybe a mansion. It might also be a steel plant. On the other hand, you know, these cities aren't bad either. Let me look at my list. Okay. Copper tubes. We need to get somewhere that has like a kitchen. Also need a shovel. Cardboard too would be great. Let's travel along the road. Maybe we'll... Oh, actually, maybe we get lucky and this car will work. I didn't really think about if this car would drive or not. Come on, baby. What, are you out of gas or something? No, it's got gas. Car battery. Oh, it's got a security system. I think that's inhibiting it from from starting up. Okay. Count survival and the crafting skills. I can tell you guys are looking forward to that Innowoods run. Maybe I should just quit this one and start it. No, I'm kidding. We'll keep going with this for a while. So one of the great sources of cardboard is those supply drops. Here we go. What's this? Supply drops are marked with a C, an auto note of a C, and they're usually out in these fields. If we could find one of those, then we've got all the cardboard we need. Does this have bolt turning? I think I need bolt turning 2. Alright, so won't worry about that. Also, one of the best places I find mineral water is in the seats of these cars. Ooh, steroid drops. That's nice. Combat boots. Bad size, though. Alright, let's grab that. Hunting is unreliable, especially in the woods. Got to rely on foraging. I'm sure that's definitely true in the beginning, too. God, why are we still dropping frames? West of the map seems interesting. The area is small, but buildings have what's needed. To the west... Yeah, this thing's not starting at all. Probably has no controls. No controls on it. Yeah, but just to check, too. Yeah, see, the frames are just regular frames. So we're going to have to find, I think, a military vehicle to locate steel frames. Oh, crap. That's another thing that always gets turned on somehow by default. I think it's X. Yeah. So did we pass a car there? I don't know. I don't think we did. All right, we got a little bit of time left. Don't forget, we are timed. Oh, this is Transcoast Logistics. That's what that is. But we're looking for a vehicle. Maybe we can smash through some of these zombies down here. No, I think steel frames are different. I might be wrong, but if we look up frame, you see there's steel frame. Is that it, though? There's 2 steel frames. Oh, I can buy these. Wait a second. That changes everything. Okay, well, you might be right, because I don't see a frame. Just wait, is it under here? Steel frame, light wooden frame. You might be right. You might be right. But regardless, this changes the game here. See these material tokens? This is the Sky Island, one of the materials from Sky Island. So we get these every time we successfully complete an expedition. I've got hundreds of these back on the island right now. But what we need is infinity ore. So that's an upgrade. Let's look at what that one's for, or what we need for the infinity. Wait, is it infinity ore crucible? I think it's this. So really we just need some steel. One lump of high steel, medium, one lump of steel, 20 scrap metal. Oh my god, I can easily get this. Got the pipe fittings and the nails. I have to leave for a moment. See you guys in a bit. All right, Jen, thank you for coming by, buddy. I hope you can make it back. Oh my god, dude. These frames are killing me right now. We might have to restart the damn stream. I'm not sure why it's all over the place at the moment. Let me do a quick speed test. Sometimes that helps to stress it a little bit and like knock it back into proper place. Motherfucker. I had such a bad issue with this dropped frames like a month or so back. Ended up buying a brand new PC to get this issue corrected. Now here it is. So I'm betting it's probably a Twitch issue, but I just want to give it a moment here. Make sure my upload speeds are... I don't know if you guys have noticed any glitches or any lost frames in the stream. Nobody's mentioned it, but... Okay. Downloads look good. What's the upload? Upload's a little bit low right now. Huh. Sorry, a brief pause in the action here while we just check for technical difficulties. Yeah, uploads are pretty slow right now. That could be an ISP issue. It's definitely not a hardware thing, I'll tell you that much. All right, so anyway, we need steel, or just like scrap. How many did I need? 20? 20 scrap metal. That should be doable, actually. You haven't noticed anything? Thank you, Black Fox. Appreciate the feedback there, buddy. Yeah, so far we've been going for 36 minutes, and I've dropped 6.7% of the total frames. So that's not good. But either way, no worries. We'll try and power through it. So if we can find a vehicle that's actually wrecked, that would be our best thing right now. We need to find a vehicle that has like destroyed parts, because we can easily get scrap metal from it. Or if we find a vehicle that drives, I can go run over a bunch of those zombies, kill 2 zombies with 1 stone, as they say, make our own scrap metal, and complete the quest. But we're getting kind of far from our exit now. So if we don't find a vehicle here shortly, we'll have to turn around or something. It's always a race against time. I'm not seeing any cars. We've got a trailhead here. Let's venture to that. Okay. No cars, though. Oh, that's a bad sign. We're going to auto walk back to this point. Should probably turn my safe mode on right now. Okay. We're approaching the zombies. Yeah, so that right there is one of the zombies that we're supposed to be taking out. It says it's marked. But there's going to be a horde of them there. Probably more than a dozen or so. I don't know. Maybe we can find a vehicle at Transcoast, but that could be real tricky getting in and out of that place. Let's just move towards it. Oh, there's a manhack there. Ooh, ouch. That's bad. Should have known that thing. It is much faster than me. Okay, it doesn't see me yet, so we're going to turn right around and go away from that. I might have been able to lead it into the zombies, but then at the same time, I might not have been able to. I might not have been able to outrun it, you know? Okay, so a couple of things. We have very limited time left. We're in the yellow. Each one of these little plus minus sections represents 15 minutes of in-game time. So we have an hour and 15 minutes left here. So with that being the case, what we're going to do is we're going to move through this field a bit, looking for two things. The cardboard that I mentioned earlier. If we come across one of those supply drops, we'll be good. I still need cardboard. And number two, birds. We're looking for like a flock of turkeys or something. We need to kill 5 non-zombified birds. Oh, even some stupid ducks would be good too. Still learning to play Cataclysm. Controls confuse me at times. Oh, my friend, let me tell you what. The controls are one of the biggest barriers to entry in this game, no doubt about it. I mean, it's an extremely difficult game, like just in mechanics and the survivability. It's hard to survive, you know, till you've got a couple dozen playthroughs under your belt. But learning controls alone is a big barrier for, I think, for a lot of folks. It's also true for games like Dwarf Fortress, you know. Okay. I was hoping maybe we could find some Canadian geese or something. Let's keep looking around this field. We've still got a little bit of time. Hey, Mike the Mighty, what's going on, buddy? I'm winning. We're still alive, so that means we're winning, buddy. I think we did accomplish one of the things we need on this little expedition, and that is hinges and nails. But yes, my friend, we are trying our best not to die. Trying to get all the loot. But thanks for stopping by the stream, everybody. Good to see you today. Alright, I'm going to turn on safe mode again. We're just cruising through the field, looking for anything interesting. We've got a mission to kill some birds, believe it or not. Steinberg's into the game. Needs more mods. Really? You're Canadian? Oh, that is a mansion right there. Let's approach that. I don't have a lot of time, do I? Damn it. Let's just approach it. Tough zombie. Okay. Yeah, there's zombies all over that place. I was hoping maybe we could like sneak into the kitchen and grab an oven or something, but there's almost certainly a microwave in that mansion too. Just travel along the road a little bit. Well, didn't get any birds. I think we're going to head back now. We're down to almost less than an hour. Here, Canadian wisdom, never pick a fight with the Canadian goose. Yeah. Heck yeah. No, you're right. The university I went to several years ago had like Canadian geese, flocks of Canadian geese on it, at least during certain times of the year. But they're mean, very mean. It was a regular thing to like be in class and look out onto the campus and see like a student being chased by a goose, you know, very territorial. Another side effect is that their poop is not like normal bird poop. They're just very large birds. So like when they poop, it's like small dog poop. It's disgusting. All right, so yeah, let's go back. Hold on, let me think about that. Is there anything nearby that maybe we need, like some wood? I don't think so. What's over here in this? Anything good? What do we got? Posts, pencil. Oh, 2,000 nails. Let's go, baby. There you go. I'll take it. Hell yes. Don't neglect those abandoned barns or whatever the hell that is. What was that? 2,000 nails? Oh, man. If this was a normal run, that would be so many boat holes right there. I love it. All right, let's go back to the island. We did it. And I got 50 of the material tokens. It's only 228, and we're still fresh. I think we can go back and do another one. Hey, Jen, welcome back, buddy. No, you didn't miss too much. I just found 2,000 nails. That's like the most exciting thing that just happened. But let's check our crafting. Still just working on doing some excursions, trying to get the right materials that we need. You know, we don't have... There's a few things I'm just missing, like one item. Look, there's the cardboard box we need. Wait, it also says 4 regular cardboard boxes. I know I have some cardboard. How many can I make? Oh, I can do that. Let's go. I don't think we need cardboard, actually. Changed my mind. Let's put that away. And now, yeah, here we go. All right, so we're going to be able to open up the room to the west. Boom, construction complete. A room has been dug out of the west central area. It's not a big room. It's another one of these little small rooms here, but this was just added thanks to that recipe. So we upgraded another one. That's good. And now I can scratch off cardboard on my list. Might not be a bad idea to have a little bit of extra for crafting, but it's not necessary now for our expansion. So let's pump up back to the surface. I actually want to talk to this thing. I want to go through this list of... Okay, yeah, here it is. So whenever I upgrade the island, I think it's a good idea to come and talk to the statue to see if it has like more quests now for us. And this one does. 3 exits per expedition now. So we want to pick that up. So now yep, here we go. So there's 2 new rooms that we can construct with the proper materials. Beautiful. What do those look like? So we just got 2 new recipes for upgrades. 3. Blindfold of Egress. Strength into artificial. 3 exits per expedition. Grappling hook. What the hell? Oh, Highlies. These are those shoes that I think are the like shoes for kids that have wheels in them. Or a skateboard. A crash axe. I don't know what that is. Halogen bar or a New York hook. Okay, that's some obscure stuff right there. Half of those things I've never even heard of. A shovel. That's more steel frames. Okay, long cordage rope. That I should be able to get my hands on pretty easy. We're gonna need 2 of them. You could build a house. See this tree right here? With the right materials, this tree will give me wood of many different varieties. Like I can just craft it up next to the tree. So there is a source of wood. You do need to do a bunch of expeditions, but really the thing is that like the island is like a basement. Like this is where you're supposed to, I think, set up. Your base is underground. You know what I'm saying? So as we level up and make some of these recipes, it opens up more of the underground part of the island. But you could build on the surface. There's nothing saying you can't, for sure. And I think eventually we probably will do some farming up here and stuff. You can see the whole island. It's even got a skylight. Like, so this right here is a skylight to that basement part that we were just in. All right, so... something you find in skate parks. Gotcha. Yeah, let's do another expedition. Am I carrying around anything I don't need to be? Do you have a bunch of tear gas? Let's actually unfavorite these now that I found those. That one that's totally full. All right, very good. And back to the surface we go. Quick expedition to the fields. We've arrived. Oh, and we've got wasps in sight, although they're not super close to us. Okay, let's find our other exit point. Here's one exit point. I'm going to mark it, as I always do. So, whoops, okay. And let's see, where's the other one? Okay, that's the other exit point. It's much closer. And that means this is the location of our quest. Let's see which one it is. Kill the warp draining zombies. Oh man, kill 50 zombies in this expedition? Damn. That's tough. Gonna need like a road roller to accomplish that. And this is an area we've not been in before, so I don't know any of the surrounding terrain. Let's just kind of make our way to the west. We'll see what we can see over here. Oh, there's some bodies down here. Doesn't look like anything interesting on the bodies. How is the island? What's up, Swift? It's going good, buddy. We just upgraded it a little bit, but we're still working, my friend. Still trying. Science lab. Oh, God, right next to an anthill. Oh, no. Our exit point is going to be. That's going to be a tough exit point. We might have to go to the other exit point. I think this is another mansion right here. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Let's see. Wait, where the hell? Where was our mission to kill the warp draining zombies? Okay, it's over there. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do that without a vehicle, so let's go up to the mansion. You might get lucky and be able to get an oven or a microwave out of this mansion, but typically clearing mansions is a big commitment of time, you know? It's not something you can just casually be like, I'll just stroll into this mansion up here and take whatever I want. But, okay, there are two different variants of the mansion that I've found. There's the one which is completely broken open. The windows are busted out. It's going to be surrounded by zombies. It's going to be real dangerous to even approach it. And then there's this variant, which has boarded up windows. And although there are going to be zombies and ferals inside, the perimeter is relatively safe to approach. And there might be a possibility of us sneaking in here, killing a couple of zombies, and then grabbing like a microwave. So there's still hope here of getting something to cook with. Mega Mid Boss, I haven't noticed any streaming issues since you mentioned it. Thank you, my friend. But when I view the stream info by clicking the gear at the bottom right of the stream's advanced videos, it says 505 dropped frames. Really? Google says skipped frames could be a variety of issues. Yeah, I can tell you that just a month or so back, I was having a real serious issue with dropped frame rates, and I went through a whole process of going through every piece of hardware. I eventually, long story short, upgraded my PC altogether, bought a brand new PC because it was kind of time for that anyway. So if there is issues, it's on Twitch's end or it's on my internet service provider's end. It's not it's not going to be my hardware, and it's not necessarily like there are certain ways you can set up OBS too, which will hurt your frame rates, but it's not those either. But not to worry, I appreciate you guys telling me, giving me the feedback, and it looks good now. Yeah, we haven't dropped any frame rates since that speed test I did earlier. Sometimes for whatever reason, like when it is an ISP issue, if I'm having like slow upload rates, doing a speed test, like, I don't know, kind of wakes it up. I don't know how to really describe it accurately, but it does seem to help sometimes. Ants seem to be less aggressive than before. They don't attack when I pass by with an electric car. Electric cars are pretty quiet. Maybe it's a sound thing. Have you tried getting pets? I've done pets. Yeah, we've done pets before. Yeah, I usually just focus on domesticating like cows and sheep and stuff. And I don't really bother with, there's a duck. I don't really bother with cats and dogs. But I'd like to think that someday in the future, maybe I will, you know, get invested in raising an animal farm. All right, so there's not going to be a lot of good ways into this mansion, except right here. Okay. So we're in, but these doors are all boarded up. So let's do that. Let's pop on our flashlight. I'm going to turn off the music so that we've got better focus. Turn off music. Found out yesterday that you can put a horse cow in the same hatch of a vehicle. Oh, okay. Interesting. A horse and a cow? That's interesting. That's it. Yeah. You can do... Oh. What's that? Hello. That could be a badass weapon upgrade right there, people. Boom. But the question is this a cheap replica or is it a legitimate, like, sword? Let's find out. Doesn't have good stats on it. This is a legitimate weapon, but I think you can actually improve the fencing epi. I think that's how it's pronounced. Epi? I'm not sure. I'm not French. But I think you can actually sharpen this or something. I'm definitely going to take it. The most noble of all sports. Well, not designed for combat, the epi is the heaviest and stiffest of the fencing. Still useful in your situation. We'll grab it. We'll grab it. I'm not worried about the football. Now, let's see. I'm guessing the kitchen is down here somewhere. Oh, they're all cheap replicas until you can sharpen electrify them. Oh, shoot. I want an electrified one. Let's actually get... I'm going to grab my rifle, believe it or not. Oh, I'm hearing noise. There's noises on the other side of this thing. Wait, I don't have anything to reload? Are you shitting me? Wait, I'm carrying two different weapons. Oh, that's stupid. Okay, well, we'll just put one away. This is what I want. I need to drop that other rifle. In fact, let's go ahead and unfavorite that. Yeah, that's that marksman's rifle. I don't have any ammo for it at all. All right, so let's open this door up with our hammer. I'm trying to get prepared for ferals. Okay, zombies aren't a big issue for me. We'll just grab our axe. Okay, where is that coming from? Might be somebody above us. There's going to be an upper story to this mansion that's like that they can see down to the first floor from. There's like balconies and stuff up there, so is this a watch? I actually do need a baseball bat. I'll take that. Ooh, this could be interesting. I also need, there's one game that I still need called Snakes and Ladders. Ooh, steel-edged weapons, let's go. Oops. How to succeed in business. Queen of Knives. I think I've already got that. That's why it's blue. Okay, nice, nice, nice. It's not the kitchen, though. It's the library. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright, so we're going to have to retrace our steps. See, it's easier to loot these mansions, but there's also the problem that you can't really go out the window. If you start getting chased by like a group, or if you want to retreat for any reason, it's kind of hard. You can't go out the windows. Nice arms and armor of Imperial China. I know. That's going to be a good one. Then we got Borders Away. We could just read these real quick. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that. All right, we got to find the kitchen. Ooh, gimme. Wait, there's still more stuff over here. Oh, snap. Liquid bandage. This is what we needed. That's what we needed for one of our recipe things. I wonder if that counts. Did that count? Spray bottle liquid bandage. Yeah, so all we need for this one now is the baseball bat. I don't know if we can make a baseball bat. I don't know. But, yeah. Oh, we're super close. Ordinator's sigil? What does it do? Oh, upgrade for harder missions. Well, I don't think we'll be able to do the harder missions, but who knows? Oh, here we go. Kitchen. Well, this is the pantry, but I think we're close. Yeah, let's just... I'm going to grab everything here. Oh my god, it's so hard to resist not just taking all the foods. All the food? Oh, that was rotten. Rotten tortilla. No, thank you. Don't forget, Handy, what's up, buddy? Cold, still struggling with it, but I did take some medicine right before the stream. I had a hot meal. I took a hot shower, so I'm feeling better, but still struggling a little bit with it, buddy. But thank you for asking. I appreciate you, and always glad to see you coming by the stream, buddy. Thank you. Hey, David's here, too. What's up, my friend? You were the one who said nice with the book. I just noticed that. Hello, buddy. Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming by. So, yeah, I forgot. Oh, this is... Okay, so this is actually what we need. No, that's a dishwasher. Yeah, I don't need a dishwasher. I need an oven. Is this an oven or a dishwasher? Oh, that's an oven. We just need to look at everything. Hold on. There's a lot of food here, people. I should probably be grabbing this cheese. And, of course, I'm looking for mineral water, too. Cheese and bologna. Cheese is good. I'm sure that's probably used in a lot of different recipes. Okay. You can make a baseball bat using a wooden post if you have fabrication 4 or more. I don't know. We do. Fabrication 4, baby. Let's go. Oops. Let's just confirm that. And you know what? Yeah, dude, nice. Oh, filing 1 or more. I believe I do have filing up on the island. Okay, we should be able to make that then. Heck yeah. That's awesome. Thanks for pointing that out. That'll help. Although, like I said, I'm definitely going to upgrade, but I don't know if we can do more difficult quests at the moment. All right, enough of this. Let's get this oven. One of these. Disconnect it, and our time is looking good. Take it down. Okay, because that did take some time. Now, here's the tricky part. Let's put this away. We're going to have to unload that. Okay, let's unload the box. Okay, so... Oh, that's not bad. I think we might be able to pull this off. I was worried I wouldn't be able to take all that stuff with me, but we are carrying it. So now what we need to do is insert this oven into the warped hauler's harness. It still shows the damn saws in there. Take that out. All right, so the saw shouldn't be in there. Hauler's harness needs to be empty. Insert... Where's the oven? There it is. Disconnected oven. Bam-o. Ignore it. So that's in my... I have an oven in my hauler's harness. It's got me pretty overweight here, but I'm literally carrying around an entire oven on my back right now. Although I'm going to have to wield this, the gun. Actually, can I just wear the gun? Yeah, okay. And I'm going to have to wield the box. So, oh, look. Nice. A Desert Eagle. What? All right, we're turning on safe mode. Let me drop the box. Let me smash that open. Smash that open. Grab the Desert Eagle. No way. An icon of popular culture. More than a practical weapon, this massive pistol can shoot a variety of Magnum handgun rounds, depending on the conversion kit and the magazine used. Yeah, good call there, Wind. Hanny says, I'm so tired of driving today. Had to drop off my sister for a 32-kilometer day hike and then pick her up again after. Oh my gosh. That is pretty bad. That's a lot of driving, buddy. All right, let's grab it. And what does this look like? Yeah, this is even worse than the other fencing one we picked up, but you know what's cool though about this, even though the stuff is like its numbers aren't very high, it has these techniques. Rapid strike, precise strike, parry, but we're not going to pick that up. The one we've got is better. Did I check this? I'm just going to start grabbing all the food. Ignore it. All right, I think we need to get out of here because I'm overweight, pretty heavily overweight. Yeah, my stamina is draining as I walk. And in order to get out of here, we've got to go through some ants. Where was the other one? Is this the other exit? All right, that's the exit we're going to go towards. Oh, Christ. That could be another anthill right there. Streamer loot. What's up, OX? Well, we are playing without the no hope mod, so just keep that in mind. Normally I do run with no hope, but this time around, figured with Sky Island Challenge, it's not going to be... Oh my god. Okay, we got to get the hell out of here, boys. Yeah, this mansion isn't going to be standing for much longer. Somebody set it on fire, and it wasn't me. All right, we're out. We got out. Let's rest for a second. Regular epi is more for training than practicality. Gotcha. Now, there is a way to sharpen it, but I've forgotten how to do that or what we need. Can't we just do it with like a rock or something? Like a piece of flint, maybe? I don't know. Ooh, we'll see. We'll see how this goes, traveling more than 100 pounds overweight, but it might be... Oh, okay, that's just an outcropping. Okay, it shouldn't be that difficult. Still might be better for us to take this oven out of our harness and just drag it. What's this? Ooh, drug deal? No. Decayed pouncer is not great for us, but we might be able to avoid it. Okay, not worried about the outcropping. Let's just rest. And our exit should be just ahead. Yeah, we're down to an hour to go. Rest. What? Yep, there it is. Okay. There's a couple bodies up here. Let's check these out. Dental grills. Weird. Oh, if I had Steam problems, one skipped frame since you're here. Right on. Yeah, no, it shows that I'm still dropping frames like crazy right now, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. Ugh. It's so annoying. But maybe I'll do another speed test real quick. All right, so let's rest for a moment so he stops breathing, and to the island we go. Woohoo! All right, we got more material tokens there. And let's see here. So I got a bunch of stuff on me. Let's go back down. I'm definitely going to be putting the oven here, so let's place the oven. Rollerblades. I did get rollerblades in the last stream. We did that recipe, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so... Why did that get dropped? Let's see, I've got something in my hand, too. Huh. Okay, so we'll just drop this. Now... Latency is 15, though. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. It's all over the place. The rollerblades, We did the recipe that required rollerblades, I'm pretty sure, in the last stream, right? I can't remember which one it was, but... So in other words, we don't actually need rollerblades anymore? Unless, was there another one that called for it? I think it was a skateboard that we needed now. Or the highlight. Let's just see what we've got. Wait, I'm not standing in the right place. Hey, Lasagna, how's it going, my friend? Thanks for dropping by. We are just having some fun here. Yeah, it was a skateboard. Well, we did need rollerblades too. You're not wrong. It's just we already got those for the thing. Yeah, we did that in the last one. Chunks of rubber. That should be an easy one to get, but it's just like I need to find like a broken down car. Chaotic days. How so, my friend? How so? Copper tubing. That's another one I really need to get my hands on. Mineral water should be an easy find, but yeah, well, we're just waiting. There's the baseball bat. Oh, look, I'm short one bandage. Are you kidding me? All right, let's drop off the food that we've got. I'm going to drop off any perishable stuff into the freezer. Canned stuff is fine. Trying to keep things organized, you know? Especially when it comes to food, at least. For other stuff, I'm just dropping it on the ground. I don't care, but... Alright, that's good. Now, the rest of the food just gets dropped like right here. So I have to do this real quick. But thanks for coming by the stream, everybody. Appreciate you all. Still doing the Sky Island Challenge, but... Our next run is going to be an In the Woods run once this one's over. Let's read through our books real quick. It's 5:01 p.m., so we probably won't do another expedition today. We'll just sit up here and read a little bit, get this oven working. Too much going on? I feel you, buddy. Well, I hope things settle down for you, my friend, and maybe you can get a little bit more peace and quiet in your life. Might be able to make a bandage. Let's check that out. That's a good call. That is a good call because I forgot we can do makeshift, but we can also do regular bandages, right? Which is like... Yeah, let's make quite a few of these, actually. 21. Duct tape. Yeah, that's a good call, David. So what else did I need? I thought... Didn't we have everything now? What was I missing? The bat. Okay, so let's make a bat. I don't know if I have the post on me, but let me just look for bat. Okay, so the wooden post, we can get that from our tree. I just need to grab some of the tokens. I don't know, are they labeled under currency? I need to pick those up. So let me do it like this. I should be using my advanced inventory management, and we'll look up token. Oh. There they are. So they're all around me. To the west, directly beneath me is where the biggest pile is, though. Oh, that's not a bad idea, David. I'm not sure. I was debating on doing like, you know, an edited Let's Play, as I'm sure you've heard me mention before. But I'm thinking I'll just do it live. But yeah, I don't know. I hadn't considered tweaking the options. Maybe that's not a bad idea, but you know, I'll just have to come up with interesting and entertaining dialogue and conversations to keep you guys entertained, right? We could talk about a couple of the movies I've watched recently. The Frankenstein movie, the new Frankenstein with Oscar Isaac, was pretty good, actually. I enjoyed that. And then the new Batman movie with Robert Pattinson, which isn't as new anymore, but that one, I started out liking it, but it got worse as time went on. Either way, okay, well, we'll save that for the Inowoods run, I guess. Let's see. Lasagna says, I find travel time more of an issue for Inwoods for literal time spent. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes, you know. I get a lot of requests for the Inwoods playthrough, so I definitely feel like we need to give it a go. And you know, I love streaming. Also, as I mentioned earlier, some of you guys might not have been in when I said it though, but when I'm streaming, you know, I've got live chat with me. I've got you guys out there who are so great and knowledgeable about the game that when I'm playing an edited, you know, version or run through, you know, I don't have access to all the knowledge that you guys have unless it's after the fact in your comments, you know. So it is actually better for learning for me to have live chat here, you know, helping out and stuff, but it's funny. I mentioned Inwoods, and everybody starts giving like suggestions for it. So I can tell you guys are pumped for it. So it's gonna happen. Don't worry, it will happen. We will definitely do an Inwoods run in the near future. I promise. And heck, who knows? If it turns out to do really well, maybe we'll do several. All right. So what the hell are we doing? Did we get all the crafting done? What are we doing here? Talk about movies and stuff. I don't think. Oh, I was going to make the bat. That's right. That's what I was doing. Bam. Baseball bat. Wonderful. Going to re-roll the world a bunch to get a decent start. Who, me? No, we probably won't do that. Let's eat and drink. So much food. So much food. It's crazy. Looks like our vitamins are pretty good, so let's just have some canned pineapple for dinner, and let's do one final crafting, I hope. There it is, the Ordinator's Sigil. Bam. So this is what we needed that bottle of liquid bandage and the baseball bat for, amongst other things, and it gives us harder missions, so, well, who knows? Maybe we can still do those. Oh, crap, I gotta use some of my bullets. Oh, I hate when it does this. Okay, it's still gonna work, right? Yeah. Okay, we did it. We just upgraded people. Good job, everybody. Let's go talk to the statue again. Not that one. Not that one. And as soon as you prepare for warmth, you miss on something else. Feels like Unreal World, but not having playing that now. Yeah, the Unreal World, I've definitely heard it compared to the In the Woods runs in the past, but it's very different. I think there's going to be some significant difference. Obviously, this game is much deeper, you know, than Unreal World, but there are definitely some similarities, no doubt about it. Okay, so what did I come up here for? To go to sleep, maybe? Yeah, it's 11:30. That's fine. Got these tokens on me. Let me go down below real quick. Can I plug this into that? So this is now plugged in, right? It shows that it's got grid flow. So if I do cooking stuff, yeah, I think we can cook. Hot plate, 350 charges or more. Okay, so we've done it. I now have a cooking utensil. What was the thing I needed that for earlier? Was it, I think it was for making the granola, wasn't it? I don't think we can make mineral water. I also need oh, I gotta remember those long cordage ropes. Wait, I do have mineral water. Wait a second, where's that at? Oh, we can do something else here, people. Hold on. Yeah, we've got it. Look at that. Bam. Alright, we should be able to craft something else then up here. I'm just trying to keep my food and stuff separate for everything else, but obviously that wasn't... Warped hourglass. There it is. Large expeditions. What does that mean exactly? What does it mean, longer? I don't know. Let's make it and find out. Boom. Larger expeditions are now available. Exits and missions will be farther away, but you will have twice as long to spend Earthside. Use this wisely and set your sights on bigger targets. Nice. That's a substantial upgrade right there. Let me tell you what. Now let me check something again. I want to talk to the obelisk here. Just make sure there aren't any new options. Every time I upgrade, I always come and check this. All right, we're good. Let's go to bed. That was a pretty big day. We upgraded like 3 or 4 things on the island right there. Go to sleep, save it. Boom, let's do it, people. Thanks for coming by, everybody. Good to see you today. Hope the stream's working well for y'all. Let's see. We'll sleep for just a quick 7 hours. All right, so beep, beep, beep. We woke up. How we doing? I probably should have bandaged. Whoopsie. So much food. Okay. Let's eat. I guess I could cook. There we go. I do have a bunch of meal ready to eat, though, so it's not like we need to cook right now. Got frozen pine nuts. All right, we're good on food. Let's check the inventory. Step away from all the stuff. Just see what we've got. Some plastic bottles. All right, so let's drop that. Oh, did I need my box. Where's my large reinforced cardboard box? All right, hold on. Let me drop everything that we don't need. Let me look in advanced inventory management for box. Oh, what? Maybe I dropped it. Actually, let me grab those bandages. Did I drop it down here, maybe? I had an awesome box that we do kind of need. What did I do with it? Wait, did I put it? No, it's not in the hauler's harness. That's where it needs to be, though, so we can pick up a bunch of stuff. What the frick happened to it? Huh. Did I leave it? What the hell? Well, okay. I've lost my large cardboard box. Oh, that's unfortunate, but we'll just have to deal with it. Let's do something real quick. I noticed that my backpack is kind of damaged. So let's see if we can repair it real quick. Yield that. Let's reload our sewing kit. All right, and we'll activate and repair the hiking backpack until fully repaired. There we go. Good, good, good. And now we can drop this thing. All right, back to the surface. How's the inventory? Think we're okay. Got the right guns. Got one magazine for each. Uh-huh. It's a damn shame about the box. I don't know where the hell it went, though. Like, wait, is this it? No, that's just... Well, we can use that. Yeah, so I will just unload the harness. Now we'll insert into the harness this box. Bam. Okay. So it's not as good, but it'll still allow us to carry a hell of a lot of stuff. Look at the volume, the max volume I can carry now. That's thanks to that box right there. So it's a little bit tedious figuring this out, but in the end, it's very important to have a box. All right. Do we do a longer one? It's the morning. We might as well. Yeah, let's do a larger expedition. Our first one in a field. Let's go. All right, so where's our stuff at? Oh, that's not that far. One of our exits is up here. Although the fact that it looks like it's in the middle of a wood, like a forest, is not great. But the other one's up here, and this is substantially farther. At least I think that's what that is. Let's see if we can find our mission. Hold on a second. All right, let's see if we can find our mission. Excuse me. One of our missions is to kill 5 unzombified birds. Okay, and the zombies they want us to kill are down here. So that's in the opposite direction. But we don't really know what's to the north of us. Hey, Edvard, what's going on, buddy? Game's going good this morning, my friend. So far, so good. Let's just check out the outskirts of this town here. Woodbury? Who knows? Maybe we'll get some interesting looting opportunities. Yeah, buddy, we're just, I'm really trying to get laser focused on the upgrades and stuff. So I wrote out a list of basically all the stuff we need. And for the last hour and a half, we've just been trying to get specific things, you know. One of the things I definitely need is these copper tubes. But yeah, we've managed to upgrade, I think, 4 different facilities on the island now. In fact, we're utilizing one of them right now. We're doing a longer expedition, but it's like more challenging because the exits are farther away. But we should have more time now. Although it doesn't really look like we have a lot of extra time. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Public Works. Kind of interested in this town of Reverie over here. What's this? Oh, there's an anthill. Well, we've learned in previous expeditions that sometimes anthills in close proximity to these cities can be a good thing. Okay. Okay, so yeah, because we've got ants and zombies on the map. These are acidified ants or acidic ants, so that's going to definitely make things more dangerous. But yeah, they're already fighting. The zombies are coming out of the town. Yeah, these ants could be a real problem for us too, though. Because although they will take care of our zombie problem, if they aggro on me, it could be real dangerous for us. It's one thing to be messing with regular ants, but these acidic ants are no joke. So what are we looking at anyway? Oh, there's an airstrip up there. Look at that. You know what? I might be able to find some welding goggles at that airstrip. I would say let's bypass the town, or let's try to bypass it. Maybe we'll make our way up to the airstrip. There's a couple things like the copper tubing, chunks of rubber. There's a few other things I do need still. But we've knocked a lot of stuff off my list today. Not even lying. More than I kind of thought we would. Alright, let's check this little structure. Okay. And what are we doing? There's a wasp nest. Looks like the wasps are fighting the zombies. What is this building right here? Oh, a pharmacy. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now, wait a second. That changes things right there. Because that's one of the... Well, there's a couple of medicines that we need under our warp thing, which I didn't even write them down because I didn't even think we would find these today. Because I was like, this is going to be hard to find this. But we need 4 antifungals, 4 antiparasitics. Broad spectrum and narrow spectrum. We might find all 3 of those in this pharmacy here. But then we also might find certain doom. But let's approach. Alley looks okay. The alleyway's clear. We've got a door that is locked. We've also got a roof dead ahead. Looks like the... Oh, there's a fox there. Take that. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, it looks like the ants are getting close. Let's go up. Well, that's not much help, is it? I'm tempted to break out the axe and just smash my way through here. Shit. That's what I was worried about, though. That noise aggroing the ants. Alright, well, okay, so the ants... Let me put away this real quick. I'm going to try and kill this ant. I don't want a swarm of them coming over here, though. But alright, so we killed the ant using magic missile. Try and get in here. Alright, well... The door is open. I need to rest for a minute. Okay. Is there an ant coming in over here? I don't see any. All right, let's get in here. Tell me all these doors are locked. Oh, precious, precious loot. Look at the pharmacy. Oh, yes. All right, so it's showing me zombies out there in the street. Looks like they've got their own problems, though, so let's peek around here. Okay. I don't want to get too close to the windows, but I do want to look at as much stuff as I can. Ooh, MP5 some machine gun. That's quite a book to have in a pharmacy, isn't it? Alright, so this is all food. I really want to get this medicine. Prioritize the medicine. Looks like it might be locked up, though. This is all food. I hear some. So far, nothing that we need. I have done the corpses. Yes, Mama Jama. We found out that it refers to any kind of corpse, so it doesn't have to necessarily be a human. And I just brought up like 4 Canadian geese corpses to the island, and we were able to do that one. But good question. I mean, there's a lot of valuable stuff in and amongst all this, but what is this? Give me that, actually. Let me look at this. Give me that. Okay, okay. And let me look at these items. Just make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, so we can safely ignore the rest of that, but this right here, this door needs to be broken into. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. Sorry, that's super loud, guys. Apologize for that. Tempted to go ahead and pop up to the roof real quick and rest. Because I know that that probably just attracted some zombies nearby. Oh, the ants? Yeah, that would have worked. They would have worked. For sure. For some reason in my head, and I think Consolus was like this too, but I thought that when it was saying corpses, it would have to be like human corpses. But no, it definitely did not have to be. I love the alarm sound. It's second above the zipper sound. It'll wake you up, buddy. Antiseptic powder is actually kind of a nice find. I bet you this weighs next to nothing. And, yeah, any kind of antiseptic. Damn, bro. 10 flu shots? What? Boom. I just administered myself a flu shot. You no longer fear the flu, at least for some time. Yep, we've been vaccinated, people. Watch out, RFK Jr. Watch out. All right, but we still... Another 10 flu shots. Wait, what's the trade value? Oh, my God. $15 for 0.03. That's a real nice trade item right there. I know I'm getting excited over something. Oh, antifungal. Bam. There it is. That's what we need. One of the things we needed. So now we also need antipsychotic, right? Wasn't that the other one? Antifungal. Antiparasitic. Antiparasitic. I feel like maybe I've already found some of that. CDD is such a dick for never lowering the sound file. I know, I can't, like, when I adjust the sound in my options, it doesn't work. And when I have to adjust sound in this game, I have to do it through OBS, directly through the audio bars on OBS. Yeah, it's something I've noticed. It doesn't, the sound, there's sliders for it or whatever, or numbers here you can change the volume, but it doesn't do anything. Either way. All right, let's keep looking. I remember they're going to used to drink a half bottle of brandy as a flu medicine burns the viruses away. I used to watch this old show. It was called Mama's Family. It was kind of a comedy, but there was oh, damn it. That's not what we need. But there was an episode where they talked about how vanilla extract used to contain a certain amount of alcohol in it. And people would use it as like a remedy for flus and stuff. But they were basically just getting drunk, just getting a buzz on. And it would make them feel better temporarily. All right, either way, that was awesome. Okay, so we got one thing we need, but not quite a full... This orchard's actually drawing my attention to it. That's the old Irish cure. A hat on the bedpost. Drink until you see 2 hats and go to sleep. I've never heard that before, but there you go. I mean, drinking booze is a painkiller, obviously. So yeah, it's not like some fancy, unrealistic thing. It's just not going to, it's going to relieve symptoms. But yeah. But alcohol is also a poison, too, for the body, so... All right, so let's see. It makes sense. Alcohol sterilizes the throat and would burn like hell. Yeah, and like I said, it's definitely got, what is it called? Analgesic properties when something reduces pain. Is that the right term? I don't know. All right, let's keep moving. I'm actually tempted to pop into this house right here. Could be some stuff. I doubt there's the medicine we need, but let's look around a little bit. Okay, that's outside. plastic chunks. No, I need rubber chunks. I need chunks of rubber. Oh, and we also need copper tubing. Where did we get that from? Was that from smashing the refrigerator? Because I will happily smash this thing right now. Damn. Marshmallow fluff. Let's go. Peanut butter, believe it or not, is actually a really high value trading item. This is another one of those things. If I was doing a regular run, I would grab this peanut butter and not eat it. But for 2.5 pounds, roughly, it's worth $20. Not all food is like that either. Not all the foods you'll find in this game have like a really good value. Coffee does too. Coffee and tea are another couple that do. But peanut butter is high on that list. All right, so if I just go to... First of all, I need a light. Where's my light? Did I not bring... Oh, I probably let the battery die. Yep, damn it, battery's dead. Okay. Maybe that sometimes there's batteries in like kitchen drawers and stuff. All right, well... Copper tubings, perfect. I think I need one more of them. Probably shouldn't rest right there, but there's another thing we need. Chunks of rubber. Did we get any of those? Chunks of aluminum. There's 3 chunks of rubber. I'm going to grab this mild steel. And I also needed... It was like circuits or something. Hold on, let me look it up, because I didn't write it down, but I should have. I think it's at the bottom. Amplifier circuits. We still need other stuff for this recipe, but 5 amplifier circuits. I'm assuming those will come from electronics. Let me grab those plastic chunks too, just to have this. Ugh, too bad that's small sheet metal. I need regular sheet metal. But I think we can get that from the ore crucible upgrade. All right, let's keep looking around. We really need to find some windbreakers. Still looking for windbreakers, believe it or not. But we're always looking for something in this crazy game. Oh, vampire earrings. Let's go. I love cosplaying in this game. Finding a bunch of like vampire or Jedi stuff and just wearing it. Imagine being a survivor in the Cataclysm. You could just go all out. You could just be as weird as you wanted. People would meet you, and it wouldn't even be like a big deal. Be like, oh, I just saw a goblin mutant walking down the road, and then here's this guy cosplaying as a vampire. That's totally normal. Let's see. I'm also looking for a holster for a pistol. I still don't have a good holster. Oh, we got a safe. Not going to spend time on that, though. Boom. Come on, give me some anti-parasitic. Need the old anti-parasite. Let's see. Well, coffee and tea are long shelf life with an addictive stimulant. That's true. Honestly, yeah, I'd pay top dollar for coffee in Apocalypse. Peanut butter, too, also lasts, has like an extremely long shelf life. Same with honey. You know, they found honey, like jars of honey in the like tombs of ancient pharaohs, 3,000 years later that were still edible and stuff. But yeah, you're right. Oh, nice. Oh, I've already got that book, I think. But you're right, it would be highly valuable in a real life situation for that reason. Don't need to cosplay Vizedra. That's right, David, you're right. You can be the vampire. Alright, let's see, where are we? Okay, so we've searched this building. Was there an upstairs or downstairs? I don't think so. Not a bad building. We got a couple copper tubings out of it, but I think I still need one more. So let's get the hell out of here. We've got time left. I'm kind of debating on maybe going down to this orchard for another potential amplifier circuits are present flashlights. Thank you. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe another solar panel and potentially a vehicle. A lot of times those orchard processors have vehicles parked in front of them. If we get a vehicle, then we can go kill the horde of zombies over here. Our mission, essentially. And we do need to do that, because I really need some more of those warp shards. Okay, but I can't resist. Oh, there's a rifle on the ground over here. You guys see that? Oh, this is brand new. Hold on. Timmy. Bam. Welcome to the world, Timmy. You've just been born. Oh, there's a dead me. Oh, this is intersecting with the military. That's right. Bro, what killed the me-go down here, you know? Give me that. Yeah. Oh, was it the wasps, maybe? I don't know. Was it this cat right here? Did this cat kill the me-go? Wait, do I have cat food on me? No. I was gonna tame it. But now I can't. Okay, there's an upstairs here, so let's look around. All M4 carbines. Sushi made easy. Come here, kitty. I wish I had some cat food. I would try and tame you. Zombie soldier. He's in the building, folks. Come with me. Are you really damaged? No, you're not damaged at all. Oh, shit, there's a feral dwarf, too. He's out back, but he doesn't see me yet. Let's take this guy down to meet the queen. Come say hello to my little friend. Her Highness. Royalty. Where is it? I think it's just to the south. There's a wasp. I think that's the queen. Oh, there's two feral dwarves over here. I think I'm just gonna avoid this house. Kind of want to see what this soldier's got on him. I wonder if he's gonna get killed. Is that the queen? No, the queen's down there. Okay. They're just going to be fighting it out, so let's just leave those idiots behind. Okay. There's a feral dwarf to the south right there of me. Tended to just break out one of these rifles that we've got. And let's kill him. God, I'm such a bad shot. There we go. Large duffel bag. Okay. Here comes the other one. Oh, I damaged my hearing, at least temporarily. Alright, we're going to let those two play with each other. I think I'll just leave this guy. Oh, okay, there we go. The wasp is on him. Good, good, good. We're in mild pain, so let's pop a codeine. Delicious, tasty, nutritious. All right, what are we looking at? College kids, another house over here, internet cafe. I think we're going to try to go to the airport. Yeah, there could be some welding goggles up there, which is something I need. Yeah, let's check out the airport. So oftentimes welding accessories. And since the No Hope mod is not installed, I'm betting we'll probably come across something. All right, we got fat zombies ahead of us. What are we looking at? Oh, crap. Mass grave. All right, we'll just go around it. Now, wait. Where the hell's my exit again? Okay, one of our exits is just up here, so we are going the right direction. Just got to keep that in mind. I have a tendency to get so focused on like loot and looking around and stuff. I want to make sure that we don't lose our objective. And that is to escape with all the loot. Okay. Very cool. What's this? Another mansion over here? So we got zombie technicians, but we've also got a really nice fence line. So let's grab our spear and turn off safe mode. Now this dude is being a zombie technician. He's going to be able to pull my spear from me. Let's break line of sight with him for a second. There he is. Oh, a hacksaw. Hell yeah. That's my first hacksaw. Believe it or not, I haven't found one of those yet. All right, so we're actually standing in front of the hangars, which is what we want to search. Because these things will potentially have the good loot. What do we got over here? 3 gasoline pumps. We got zombies coming in. Go ahead and pop over the fence real quick. Quick and easy. Oh, that's why you gotta love the spear, people. Nothing better than a good spear. Hey, what's going on? Wolf of the Past. Welcome, my friend. Hello there. I see you're a first-time chatter. Thanks for dropping by the stream and saying hello. Glad you could make it. We are currently just playing our Sky Island run here, trying to loot this airstrip. Right now, we're kind of just looking for some tools. I'm hoping to get maybe the rest of my welding equipment filled out. Welding's not as important in our Sky Island challenge, but it's certainly going to be useful to have that ability and stuff. And what's going on, everybody? Oh, crap, I forgot. My light, or my flashlight is dead. Don't I have... I don't even have a headlamp on. Yeah, that's a mistake. Well, crap. It's alright. Hopefully there's no ferals in here. There are. We'll just have to deal with them. These crates are all open. It's weird. Usually those are closed. Here we go. Tiny welding tanks. That's not much use to me. What do we got? Avgas. Avgas. Alright. Let's look in this one. Yeah, that stinks. Acetylene torch and an arc welder. Well, there we go. But no welding goggles. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Steel drum with avgas. And that's it. Huh. Okay. Well, I mean, there was some welding stuff there, just not the stuff I wanted. I see a vehicle, or 2 or 3. Check this car. Ooh, starts right up. Okay, so this is an electric vehicle. There's a bunch of cars here. but we've got a car now. What do we use it for? So our exit point is up here in the woods. It might be difficult to get there with a car, but let me double check. Where is our mission? Oh, the mission to kill the zombies was all the way back down here. So I don't think we're going to be able to achieve that. Unrelated to the stream, my neighbor got a new cat. It's one of those cats that has no fur. Oh, yeah, the hairless cats. She named him Ballsack. I worked with a girl who loved those kind of cats. It was like her dream to own one for some reason, and she eventually did buy one. They're not cheap either. You know, it's not like just getting a stray kitten out of the humane shelter or something. They're kind of rare. I don't know if I would say rare, but they're just, I don't think there's a big demand for them, you know. But it's weird. I've never really understood it. Been enjoying listening to the VODs while playing Stalker Gamma. Right on, Wolf. Well, I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you for watching, my friend. I love playing Cataclysm. It's one of my favorite games. But, you know, always trying to try out new stuff. In fact, I just did one episode of Kenshi. If anybody's fans of Kenshi, I'm going to start a little playthrough for that game. Maybe, you know, get a little practice before Kenshi 2 comes out, essentially. I don't know when that's going to be, but one day it'll come out. But yeah, looks like the road dead ends up here. That's a lumber mill. Let's check that out. Could be NPCs up here. What did I just hit? A bush. They're very expensive. That's what I figured. Well, it's not a lot of stuff here for us. Let me check the trunk of this car. I didn't look. Still looking for the anti-parasitic drugs. The cat is literally smooth as silk. I love stroking him. Well, there you go. It turns out you love the hairless cats, Hanny. You didn't even know it. Discovered a new animal. In here, we got books in here. What is? Oh, coffee syrup. We'll take that. Pork sticks. Let's go. It's always the same crap. Hard cheese and gelatin. Oh, now that's a good point, Jen. Yeah, I'm sure they are great for people who are allergic to cats. Yeah, because there's a lot of people who love cats but just can't keep one because of the fur. That's true. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. You know, and the cat is a cat. I'm sure that they, despite their grotesque appearance, I'm sure that they have wonderful little personalities. I'm just kidding. They're not grotesque. All right, so what are we doing? Are we just headed straight to the exit now? I mean, we got time left. Maybe we can pop over to this road and see what that leads to. I'm curious about what this tank is right here. Oh, wow. Decent little welding. Welding goggles. Hell yeah. Oh, nice. I didn't think we would find those at a lumber mill, but, well, I'm not gonna complain. Just found another 1,600 nails, too. All right, that's a bunch of junk. There's a wheel here, too. All right. So just only a look a mother would love. Yeah. Oh, I get you. All right. Let's turn on safe mode. We're walking through the forest. Be very dangerous. Oh, light industrial. How much time? We still do have plenty of time. Let me look at my list. What are we missing right now? Steel frames, that's not a big deal. Copper tubing. Yeah. Are there refrigerators in these places? I don't know. There are. Yeah, there's a little kitchenette or whatever. Oh, shit. We got a deranged axeman or a feral human coming at me. Quit throwing rocks at me, dude. Is this going to work? Oh, I think this is going to work. Nope, fails to start. I hate you. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing? There's a mansion over there. There's cars, more cars below us. Let's go for the cars. Oh, crap. Oh, snap. I just got put myself in a real bad situation. Oh, crap-a-doo. I think we might be dead. Think we might be dead here. Get up. Damn it. Damn it. Wait a second. Oh, okay, I was going to say I didn't die. Damn it, we just died. Oh, that's 9 lives we got left. I got to make a note on my list. 9 lives left. Damn it. Okay, so all that stuff that we just picked up is gone. I have nothing now. Oh, no, that includes my magical harness too. Oh, damn it. We're not going to be able to get that stuff back too. It's basically just gone. Shoot. Well, I mean, it was bound to happen, you know? It's going to happen. I shouldn't have just walked into that place so casually. That was definitely a mistake. You got to take those ferals seriously, man. Zombies are one thing, you know, but ferals are too clever. They got the ranged attack on them. Damn, that's unfortunate. We lost a lot of good stuff there, but most of it can be replaced. Damn it, you know what? I had my reciprocating saw and my drill on me and the hacksaw. Ugh. All right, let's not worry about it. We'll just have to replace as much as we can. But we will probably do that in the next stream. So I'll definitely come on in between live streams and maybe just get a replacement for most of the stuff that I can. But yeah, we'll probably end things here for the day. We've crossed the 2-hour mark on the stream. So thank you everybody for hanging out. I appreciate you. I think you can do that. There is a safe mode manager where you can like delineate exactly what you want your rules to be for safe mode. So yeah, I probably should think about that, but those ferals, man, they've ended more than one run for me, but the run's not over. Like I said, we've got 9 more lives. We just got to get right back into the swing of it, but we'll save that for next weekend, guys. Once again, thank you everybody. Really appreciate you all coming by, and as always, I will see you on the next one.